Alright, so a few things. Sorry, I'm not eating loud as fuck. Just my mic just amplifies whatever it hears. And then when I noticed whenever I stop talking, it turns up the volume on the music, so the music's super soft right now, but yeah. Alright. Alright, I just took a quick look through the activities. Alright, so I'm going to be starting with 3.3 because that's where I need the review, honestly. Because this is the one that has passing an argument. Passing an argument, awk, said, which I think I could use more review on. Let's see. Therefore, used only the command line to complete the following tasks from within. Okay, let's do it. So I always just like to just go straight to home. I like to PWT and LS just because I like knowing exactly where I'm at. So using the command line, complete the following tasks within this folder. So CD / because we're going into another folder. Yeah. Student day 3. There we are. LS. Alright, create a folder called subpoena request. It looks like I already did that, but just in case if anybody doesn't know, that's a folder. So yeah, you need directory. mkdir, and then subpoena request. And there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it now. Move directory. There we are. That's my subpoena request. And just because I know my freaking computer mic's turning up the music whenever I stop talking. You know, maybe I can just play it off my phone. Alright, so subpoena request is done. As specified in the subpoena, gather the following and place them in the subpoena request folder. So I'm moving the files from web access directory for that date into that subpoena request, and employee phone logs from the phone logs directory, which provide proof of calls made to Sugars number 45 whatever. Place these specific call logs in a new file called. Okay, so a file within the folder. Okay. Alright, let's see what I have in here already. I'm pretty sure nothing, because I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to do it at that time. Yep, nothing. Going back one. Alright, so files from web access. So I'm going to go into web access. Let's take a look in here. LS. So move files dated 7/19. So I'm going to move, and because I'm not good at the relative or absolute path, I'm just going to do it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and select the file name, and I believe it's the / behind CD to indicate that we're going back. Okay. Well, let's see if it did, because sometimes it lies. And it fucking did it. I fucking hate that. Cannot stat. So if we see, it says I fucking could not do that. I'm sorry, I cuss a lot. But anyhow, it did do what I wanted it to. So now I'm going to go back. There it is. Now I'm going to move it into where I want it. 19 Apache. And / there we go. Because CD, so my understanding, the reason why I put the CD before, I'm sorry, the / before the CD is to note that we're going back, right? You know what, actually, I don't know. Honestly, I'm still understanding that. Anyhow, move 0719 Apache, we're moving it into the subpoena request. So / to denote the, or is it? Okay, so yeah, okay, so then I'm going to finish my thought then. So yeah, since we're going back one directory, I put the / behind what I was typing, right? To indicate we're going back one. Here we're moving forward, so from my understanding, we put the / in front of it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to hit enter. ls, it is no longer there. I'm going to go into the subpoena request. Check in there. There it is. I'm going to go back to one directory. I always hit ls because I like to know exactly where I'm at. All right. So we did that. Files from WebAccess, date 7/19. Employee mobile phone logs from the phone logs directory, which, okay. So phone logs right there. Let's go into them. Okay. I wonder if I can nano that. Cool. Get a number of them. All right. So employee mobile phone logs from the phone logs file directory, which provide proof of calls made to Sugar's phone number, so I'm looking for that. So honestly, there's a couple ways I can go about this, finding this information. Could I scroll through this? Absolutely, but I'm not going to. So a couple ways. Of course, we can use grep, but I'm also going to show something else, the less command, which I like. But first, I need to see how many lines are in this file. So 55 lines. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to use the less command on it. So if we recall, less command will show us a couple lines at a time, or a line at a time, whatever, like that, something like that. However, if I type less, use the... Hey! Oh yeah, go ahead. If I type less and use an option with it, oops. Love you, bye. And use an option with it and type 55 to represent the lines. So I'm just typing the number of lines I want. So the word count, this shows me how many lines are in the file, how many words, and how many characters. So 55 lines. I want all 55 lines displayed, right? There we go. Same thing as when I nanoed, basically. However, the important part is if I hit / now, I can do a search. So I'm going to type in that phone number. 454 555 3894. Oh, is it? Okay. Let's just have a slow connection. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, or whatever, I can't count. Anyhow, so just a handy tool. Really not how I'm going to do this. Just wanted to show that because it's a handy tool. So what we need to do though is extract those numbers. So what I'm going to do is grep and cat, I believe it is. So grep, I'm going to pull a specific information from it. The info I'm looking for. I wonder if I can. Yeah, let's try it. I could use one asterisk, but I don't want to pull up multiple. I'm curious, actually. So I'm going to do this again. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. And basically because I'm going to grep, but I don't want to have to type in the whole phone number. So I'm just going to see if there's multiple phone numbers ending with 3894 like we're looking for. I doubt it. So as long as those are all the same, 454, 555, 3894, awesome. Nope. So I can do that. Okay, this internet connection. There we are. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, there we are. And something's happening to my fucking quality here. Oh my god, occupations. Oh my god. I'm just waiting for the internet on the server. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and do grep. The info we're going to look for is 3894 from the employee logs file. So there's that. And yep, all the numbers look correct. Now, how do I move that info? Is the question. I'm going to use a pipe. So I do the same command, and again explaining grep is pulling a specific data point. What I give it next is the specific data point, which is this, 3894. And then what follows next is the file I want to pull it from. Now I'm going to do pipe space, oh my god. Okay, thank you. Place the specific call logs in a new file called calls to sugar. So let me think. I'm going to cat it, because cat can be used for more than one thing. You can cat file to view the information within it. I guess I could have done that instead of the less command earlier. But I did the less command because I wanted to search through it for a specific item. So I'm going to cat it. Besides cat's ability to show the content of a file, it can also copy or just move information and delete the previous stuff. So I'm going to cat, is it greater? Let me see. Alright, so I just had to verify with some notes. So yes, I'm catting. And then I wasn't what I wasn't sure about was if I had to put something here, but no. So cat's telling it to go ahead and copy, because I have two greater signs. Copy and not to delete the original information that I'm moving. And then since there's not already a file named calls to sugar, when I type this file name, it's going to make a new one. Should have put, no, it doesn't want me to put .txt at the end. Yeah, there we are. So now, if I hit ls, add my calls to sugar. I'm gonna show the info in there. I don't know why I capitalized this C. That's just another step for me to do. There we are. And then just to show that info is still in the logs that I took it from, there we are as well. All right. So I just did this to show that these files I didn't delete because I did the 2 greater signs. And you can think of the greater signs as actual arrows pointing to where you want the information moved. It's not really a greater sign, you know? Not in this context. Okay, place these specific call logs in the new file called, okay, bonus. So I already put them in the call log. That was that. It doesn't want me to do anything with it yet. Find the employee phone directory. Use a single grep command to determine if any other employees besides Ruth and Henry had contacted Sugar. I guess these are Ruth and Henry's numbers. I don't know how I would have known that. Oops, not what I meant to do. I wanted to go back one. Nope. Alright, directories. Subpoena, web access. I'm assuming the bonus is going to be in this directories. Oop. Didn't finish. LS, employee phone list, I'm assuming. Oh. Okay, so this will tell us who these phone numbers are. Okay, I like that. So we've already determined. Follow me. This is how I initially did it that first day. Oh, okay. This is stuff we already did. This is because I was pretty new at navigating. I didn't know how. Okay, so activity 1. I'm going to do a second activity 1. Make notation of these phone numbers. So, command to determine if any other employees besides Ruth and Henry. So, I'm just going to type down Ruth and Henry's phone numbers, honestly. Whoops. It's 212 555 232. Oops. Henry's phone number is 555-2733, and I appreciate they put them at the bottom because of that logic. I wonder if Polly Paul will be the other person. Alright, so let's go ahead and exit out of here. Control X. So since I still have this info here, let's see. 2, okay. Ending with 3, okay. So the next guilty person's phone number ends with this. Hey. Huh? Just working. Why? Alright, so the phone number, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Anyhow, whatever. So the phone number also connected with this is 2734, and we can go and see who that is now. Because we're a fucking snitching bitch. Just kidding. Alright, so let's go back in there. I'm just going to up arrow, go back in here. and see whose phone number that is. 2734, 2734. Mr. Goodbar is the other person that's been in contact with Sugar Corp. Cool. That was activity 1 of week 3, day 3. Oh, well, I didn't do it how I wanted. I just used a single grep command. Well, anyhow, we know how to use grep, but let's just do it like that for fun. So anyhow, use a single grep command to determine if any other employees besides Ruth and Henry had contact with Sugar. Okay, so I'm assuming it wants me to go back to my list of stuff. Where did I leave that? I think I left that in phone logs, right? Phone logs, ls, yes, employee, no, calls to Sugar. So grep, well, okay, I'm not going to waste too much time on this. We did it. As far as how it wants us to use the grep command, it's more work than what I just did. I did a simpler route. I'm assuming it wants me to go back and, I don't fucking know, get these two numbers, grep them, see what data it pulls, and then process of elimination to see what the additional number is. I did it a different way. I'm not going to do grep. Anyhow, moving on to part 2 of this activity, which is SED. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and go on to number 2. I think, did I already open number 2? To SED. So if we recall, SED, one of its basic functions can be used for string replacement or something like that. String replacement, yeah. Basically, as in, if, let's see here. Like this example. Consolidating data for disparate sources can be challenging. A security professional wants to analyze login activities from 2 different applications. One application labels logins as logged in. The other labels logins as access accepted. It's basically, well, anyhow, I'll finish showing the example. You need to replace the string access accepted with logged in to make the data consistent and allow for both databases to be analyzed together. So logged in equals access accepted, basically accepting onto the same thing. Here's the syntax, SED, s / the old value, and then the replacement value, what it's going to be newly read under. SED, stream editor, whatever, I don't like that example too much. And then there's Alright, so gotta change my directory. I'm gonna go back to home. CD 03. Oops, forgot the / 03 student Okay. And sorry if anything that I say is incorrect. I'm just working under my own assumptions of understanding. Said ls. Okay. So now I'm in the proper directory, and let's see what it wants us to do. Within this directory are 2 log files from different administrative websites. Combine the log files into a single log file called combine access. Okay, so do that step first. It looks like I already did that, probably in class, so let's just take a look at what's in there. You know what, actually, let me make sure I don't fuck anything up in anything else. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking at the logs just to see if they look more or less alright, because I don't know what we did to them in the activity. And I'm doing nano instead of cat because I don't want my whole screen becoming messy with all the information. Because if I had catted this, then I would have already had a ls to see the contents of this directory again. So nothing in there, so I can delete that. Probably did it wrong. Okay. What I'm just looking at is, because I made notes of what I did, looks like I did 1 cat, but maybe I got smart and did 2 cats, because this information's not deleted. Or maybe I just typed it wrong at that time. Alright, I'm honestly going to start moving at a faster pace, so I've been gone for a minute. Let's see. Okay, so ls, I have those. One of them had stuff in it, the other one did not. I'm just gonna get rid of them, because that one has nothing. Alright. So within the directory combine the 2 log files into a single combined file. So I'm gonna cat to combine, and it'll be admin a.txt, admin b.txt. I'm doing the 2 greater signs, 2 arrows, so that it doesn't erase the original information. And then the new file name will be combined access logs.txt. And let's just take a look here. Looks all good. Alright, note use the file name combined to check your work. Use the file named combined to check your work. Oh, so I didn't make that one. Okay, so if y'all didn't delete it yet, don't delete that. Anyhow, it's not important. It was just to check that I did everything right. Anyhow, this is what it should look like, and then you'll have that combined one that was there as well. I thought I did that last time, doing an activity by mistake. Alright. Failed logins are titled as access denied or incorrect password. Using sed, replace all instances of incorrect password with access denied so that the data is consistent. Save the results. Okay, so first let's do the sed. So from my previous notes, it doesn't need the quotations. Hey! Alright, anyhow, I don't know where I was talking, but anyhow, this is the syntax for using sed. Let's see where I'm at. Using set replace all instances of incorrect so that data is consistent. So I'm assuming it's talking about inside of this. Access denied, access denied. Failed logins are titled as access denied or incorrect password. Using sed, replace all instances of incorrect password with access denied. There's the incorrect password. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do sed s for whatever reason. I don't know why s is important. Replacing incorrect password. So incorrect password is the old information. I don't know if there's a space, but we'll just see what happens. Okay, that took me way longer, and also I had to step away. But
New file should look like. Oh, that's not gonna work. A cat.
Okay. Dude, no. Okay. So I had this correct. What I was missing was. Okay, but it doesn't make sense. Okay, let me see what my last out was. Combined logs. Okay. Combined logs. I'm just going to do it like this. And the new file name is going to be updated or update1, and I can't spell update. Combined access logs .txt. So again, my syntax here was correct, but what needed to follow was what are we applying this to? We're applying this syntax sed, this string replacement command line to the file, to this file, and then whatever it adjusts in this file is going to be, that new information is going to be put here, basically. There we are. There's my new one. And if we, no, I'm not going to cat because I don't want my screen all messy. Look in combine files. Again, it should show us access denied along with incorrect password. And if we nano into our new one, and I didn't spell update right. That's why. Update 1. should all now be the same. Yes, access denied on all of them. So all of these are access denied, which is what we wanted. What the fuck did I change? I don't think I changed anything, but okay. But yeah. I'll show you one more time, just in case anybody missed it. So the original file has access denied and incorrect password. And then again, this one now with that sed command, all of it says access denied. So we're just making it run the same basically. That was part 2. 35 point. Okay, and why the fuck is that not working? So 36. Alright. Third one, Awk I'm more familiar with. That does finally let me update my notes too. Just to show you, so I'm just typing in my Quizlet, but what I don't like about these notes is it says this is the syntax, but it's entirely missing this. File game applied to. Because this would be great. This would answer my question right off the bat. New file name. That would be great. That's the full syntax. Yeah. Alright, sorry, I had to take a minute to update all my notes all around, because that's an important syntax, I would say. Alright, next step. Using the command line. Okay, so I think I'm going to change where I'm at again. So I'm just going to go back to home. Let's go ahead and clear this page. Move updated one combined access logs into the directory. Oh, I already did it. Well, let's see if anything's in here. Into this directory, basically, from where I just made another one. Is there anything in here, though? There's not, so I may as well delete it. Okay. So, remove, yeah, because it's not a directory. So it's gone. Also, I fucking gotta bear in mind I fucking misspelled update. So I want to move that here. So, where is the other one? So I need to get back to the other page. 0.03 student, day 3, learning said. Of course I didn't put seating. Alright, so it wants me to move this file. So firstly, I'm going to freaking rename that. So the way to rename is like this. So I'm grabbing the file I want to rename, and I'm putting the proper name that I want. Update, there we are. So now the name is changed, and just to check everything looks good in it. Yes, access denied all around. Alright, so now as far as moving it. Because I'm not good at the relative and absolute paths, I'm just going to do it like this. So let's see. So really, I think I just got to move it back one directory. Move, do. Is it that? Yes. So it's like cd ... except without the cd because this is what I'm moving basically. So now that I know that's not in here, now I'm going to hit cd ... ls. That is in there now, and now I'm going to move it into learning awk. So I'm going to do move again, updated, and of course the relative absolute path would be faster, but whatever. Or I don't know, maybe easier, I don't know, whatever. Doing it the way I know. And then I think we put the / before it, and since it's not auto-tabbing, I'm assuming not learning awk. Now, yeah, / in front of whatever we're leaning into, pushing it into. There we are, and if I hit ls, it is gone. If I go into the directory, learning awk, there it is. Done. Move, okay, into there. If you didn't have a chance to finish this activity, I did already. Use the awk command to isolate the time and username fields from this file. So I use the awk command to isolate the time and username fields from, okay, so. I took a deep dive into this the other day because I was really trying to fucking understand it. Hello. Okay, there we are. Alright, so if we don't recall, awk. Often needed to obtain specific data points within complex logs, like if we're just trying to get Georgia out of a data point in a log. That's not important. So awk, you can read that. This is a parameter, basically how we're setting awk to search, and then this will abide by that. I'll explain more in a sec. Yes, print field number. Okay. You know what? I feel like I can do a better job explaining that. Okay. So awk is the indicator. Oh, that's funny. People watching. My baby likes to people watch. That's what that meant. Awk. Awk is the indicator to tell your operating system to run the awk command. F is the parameter, comes directly after options F with no spaces. So whatever follows right after the F is what's going to be the parameter, which is what this field number is going to go by. And I'll explain more in a sec. Yeah, okay. So let me pull up my notes for this one. So you have a deep dive explanation on this one. This took me a minute. What is it? Okay. Nope. Use awk command to isolate the time and username fields from this file. Alright, so basically we're going to go into Nano because I don't want to mess with my screen and take a look. So we are wanting to isolate time and usernames. Let's see, where are the usernames? So username, time. Looks like military time. So I'm just contemplating. So I'm just going to catch a little extra information. Because right now I'm contemplating what to use as my parameter. Is that a space? No, there's no space. It's just a colon. I'm thinking about just going by spaces. So if I were to, it would be all this. So just to get a move on, because I'm not going to spend too much time on it. 1 space, 2 space, 3. So space 3, 4, 5, 6. So what, 3 and 6? Alright, well let's see what that gives me if I do 3 and 6. Alright, so let's see here. Passing, yes. Command line. Oh my god, I fucking hate how Quizlet does that. Just look for awk real quick. Here we are. So if you want more of an explanation about what awk is, read this. This does a pretty good job. Yeah, this is more or less what I'm going to use right now. That's what I was looking for. And then this is, oh, of course it fucking changes a little bit. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use the awk command. So again, you need to take a screenshot of this. This is what we're going by. Awk -f. So awk is the command initiating this command line. -f is the option for what field number. Now exactly where my thing's blinking is going to be the parameter. So since I'm going by spaces, I'm going to signify the space with 2 air quotes at the space between it. Now what follows after this, oh, and just for example, oh, I don't know here. What follows after that is another space and a single air quote. And then squiggly, print, I just do it a different way, sorry. And then now I do the parameter numbers that I mentioned. It needs a $sign in front of it. I think I said 3 and 6, right? And then can't forget that last air quote at the end. That should be good. Oops. So what I didn't do here was I didn't give it the file to go through. So I should actually update that in my notes. Followed by I can't spell or type. Six gave me that. Well, it gave me the username. Let's see what happens when I just do 6. And again, if anybody's a little lost, nano update, I'm going to go back in there. So I'm going by spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it gave me that. So I wonder if I just do the 6th space, but it'll give me that info. fucking do. Okay, so it does give me that. So that's the username. But I also want the time. So the time I believe was 3, so maybe I gotta do 3 and 4, the spaces around it. There we are. The time, I even have the date in it, and the username. That's what I was looking for. That's what the objective wants. Use awk command to isolate the time and username fields from this file. Oops, need to click over here. So again, awk was what activates this command. Negative, or option F, is what lets us use these field numbers. This is the parameter. I'm going by spaces in the document. This is space 3. That's space 4. And then this one is space 6 in the document. And I guess it just gives me whatever was before 6. So immediately before 6. So yeah. Alrighty, and then now for the next step in this part. Use redirection to place these results into a new file called update2combined-access-logs.txt. Cool. And we established how to do that. Sorry, that's something else. Let's see. We established how to do that. With this. There are the 2 greater signs. Yeah. So now we're going to put them into a new file, and that new file name is going to be update2 combined access logs.txt. And now we have it. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then just to verify everything, so if I just, again, nano update 2. Oops, I meant to do 1, but whatever. Anyhow, 2 has this isolated information. And then update 1 has all of that. There we are. Alright, that's the end of that one. Shell scripting. This is something we didn't quite reach in class. Okay. Let me just make a notation. It is 5353. All right. Let's see. So I gotta switch to another folder. I'm sure I'm gonna be coming back here to move this. Watch. Oh, I don't know. I guess not. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and switch. Go to the home directory into the /03. Sorry, student day 3. First shell script. Oh, I hate when I mistype because it just wastes space on my screen. Alright. Within this directory is a log file to analyze called log.a.txt. Use Nano to create a script called loganalysis.sh. I'm sorry, yeah, .sh. Alright, well, firstly, I want to look inside this. Let's just see what's in there. Oh. Okay. So, okay, incorrect password, access denied. So it's more or less that same info we initially started with without any adjustments. Okay. Let's see, use Nano to create a script called whatever. Hello. Okay. Shell scripting. Yes, that's how to activate. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's number 3. This is the info before it. That's the most important one to me right now. So I'm gonna have to go back and make a Quizlet just for the fucking syntaxes. Here we go. Nano shell script name.sh. What is the command line to make a new shell script? Within this directory is a log file. Okay. Use Nano to create a script shell called. So just because I like clean screen. Nano. The shell script name will be log underscore analysis.sh. There we are, and of course it has the information from the last time, when we did it in class. Let's see, and these are probably what I'm put in here. Within the script, place the sed command and op command used in the preceding activities to analyze the log.a.tx file. So this one was incomplete. We agreed. Oh yeah, I forget you can just click in here. Ah, jeez, luckily I took screenshots of that shit, because that'd be annoying. Okay, so this is where we pass the arguments. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is where we're passing arguments. Within the script, place sed auth command in preceding activities. Used in preceding activities to analyze log A. Log A. When using your sed command, send the results to a new file name named. Okay, lovely. Okay, let's do this one step at a time. Okay, so sed. Within the script, place the sed command and auth command used in the preceding activities to analyze log A. So we're going to analyze log A. So I'm going to do sed first. So this is all correct. Now, what I did here was I added an argument at the end of it. but I mean this is more specific. So anyhow, this is kind of what we had in our homework. At the time that I recorded the homework, I didn't really know about this, but I reviewed it a couple of days ago. So yeah, so this just signifies, so let's say this isn't here. Okay. That didn't get rid of it. Whatever. Let's say this isn't here, and I hit enter, right? So, like we know, a file name needs to come after this for it to be applied to. And along with, look, I'll show this. So after this part needs to be a file name. And then with the greater sign, and then whatever the results are going into. So this is passing an argument. This is just denoting that once I hit enter and I use the shell script, I'm going to additionally type something else afterwards for it to apply. If there was more than one thing I had to do, I would add more dollar signs. And whether that be comma, dollar sign, I believe it would be like that, denoted like this, for more arguments. But yeah, so, but anyhow, I don't think I need to do that right now. Just additional information if you had some confusion on that. Within the script, place command used in the preceding activities to analyze. So I'm just going to do this. Log a .txt. So the reason why I'm doing this over the dollar sign passing an argument is because in our homework it asked us to make a shell script in step 4 of it that would allow an average Joe to be able to run this shell script and apply it to any schedule. So running the argument of that $1, passing the argument, leaves that vacancy for them to type in any file name. Since this assignment is specified for this, I don't need to use the $, because it's just going to be applied to this. That's it. Okay. Use Nano to create shell script. Yes. Okay. Activities. Okay. Because we established the information in here has not been affected by this, so we're just redoing it with this. And again, shell scripts are used to complete multiple commands at one time. That's why we're putting multiple commands in here. So when I type this in my regular command line, it'll accomplish all these commands at once, and it can be redone multiple times. And it would be like sh space dot / this, and that would initiate all these commands. Okay. Okay, and the op command used in the preceding activities. So I'm going to go ahead and, which one did I do? I believe I did. Bitch, fucking hate that I can't do that. Pretty sure I did 3, 4, and 6, right? And so we're not doing it to this because I'm pretty sure this file is not in here. X. Yes, save, and enter because I don't want to change the name. Yeah. So it's just going to be log A again. Right. Just recall, you cannot tab autofill in here, which sucks. Okay, so pretty sure this is what it's just asking me to do. Within the script, place the sed command and awk command used in the preceding activities to analyze log A, which is why I just changed the file name that I had here to log a.txt. Control X. Yes, it's asking if I want to change the name. If I do, I can change it. If not, I hit enter. When using your sed command, send the results to bitch. I'm gonna go back in there. Okay, so now we're adding another step to it. When using your sed command, send the results to a new file named accessdenied.txt. So we're just gonna come over here, put the two greater signs to tell it to move the information to a new file. I'm doing two greater signs because I don't want to delete the original information from the original document. And the file we're going to move it to is access denied. And since there's no file under that name, it's going to just make a new file. If there was a file under that name, it'd probably delete the contents of that former file with the same name and replace it with this. When using your awk command, send the results to a new file name called filtered logs.txt. Awesome. Looks good. Note, if you have not finished the previous activities, feel free to use the command snippet below and update the file names where necessary, so I don't need to do that. So I could have just done $4 and 6. Fuck, I should have. That's right. That makes total sense. Because again, like we established, 6 gave us the username because it was the space that followed the username, so it gave us the information immediately before it. 4 would do the same thing. 4 follows the time. Is right after the time, so it would give us the information right before it. So we don't need 3. Although I kind of want to do it just because that's how I've been doing it. Okay. Run the command to confirm the command's result. Okay, correctly. I'm gonna hit X. Yes, save my changes. Don't want to change my name. LS, just to show before. Now we're gonna go ahead and run the script. Which one was it? Where you at? This is 3.3. Initiate a shell script. Asset. Oh, I fucking knew that. I fucking said it a second ago too. I just didn't feel like thinking. Alright, so to initiate the script, we're going to do sh / and then the name of our script, which is this one. We made that name when we did nano. Nano was to make it, sh / is to initiate it. Loganalysis.sh. Let me just verify with myself. Yes. .sh. Perfect. So I'm going to hit enter. You bitch. Syntax error. awk command line 1 log a.txt. Log a.txt. Fucking hate that. Says error, but it fucking did it. And I fucking do it too. I'm sorry, I cuss a lot. So, yes. If it says a freaking error, just double check that it did do it. Because it's fucking messing with you. So, it did initiate everything. So, everything that we put in here, it went ahead and did. The awk and sed command. So, in access denied, it should show all of them showing access denied because that was the sed, the string command. And yes, all of them show access denied, all the way down. And then if we go into the other file, filtered logs, it should show us the username and the times. Okay. Lovely. What did I do wrong? Nano. Let's go back into the shell script. I'm going to do what I initially had. Shouldn't have messed with it. F, yes. Okay, it all looks good. One space. Okay, filtered logs.txt. And just because I'm going to run it again, I'm just going to make these two. Alright, let's see if that works. I mean, it's not really much that's changing, so I don't know if it honestly will. And now I want to see if this worked. Oh, it's not CDO, that's fine. Okay, let's see what's happening. Why is that not working? Firstly, log A. Okay, so the information's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. It's my syntax. Ah, bitch, I fucking ran it again. Okay. Okay, no, I don't need to do that. That was it, fuck, whatever. My syntax is wrong. This one. I need to use cat, that's my problem. Pretty sure I'm needing to use cat. I'm just missing cat. Is it? I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I know I have it somewhere. Maybe on my Quizlets. I know it has something to do with cat. Let's pause. Alright, here we are. From my homework 3 notes, this is what it is. Awk, that's all the same. The file we're affecting, and then cat, the new file. That's what it fucking is. I fucking knew it was something like that. Okay. So, again, the file we're affecting, log a.txt. And then now we're going to do the pipe. Sorry. Pipe cat. See, and what I was forgetting was I thought I had a yeah, you see, I thought it was this too, but for whatever reason I was thinking there had to be something between cat and the greater signs, but no, there doesn't. Or the arrows, rather, the way I should think of them. Cat, and then what's the name of the file that I want it to go under? Be filtered logs.txt is what I want. That's what it should have. That's what I was missing. So it wasn't that I messed with this earlier. I'm sure that would give me the same result. I'll even do this. Okay. Let's save that. And I'm going to clean all this up. Let's see, remove, access denied, .txt, remove access denied 2, remove filtered logs.txt, and filtered logs2.txt. Good. Now we're back to square one, how we were. Now we want to go ahead and run the info, run it again. That was sh space dot / and then the log analysis. It says error. Bitch, I forgot. That's going to bother me. I'm going to change that too.